You know, one thing that never gets old to me with Starfield is how cool the ships are. And I remember when the game first came out and they were doing all the publicity for it, and we had Adam Savage and his team on their YouTube channel did that build, that big 3D model build of this ship in particular. And I remember watching that and thinking to myself, how cool is it to see creative people doing creative things around a video game? Because a lot of the times when you have a company that does content creation or is paying to have content creation done for publicity around their game, it's usually just, well, we're going to pay some influencers, we're going to give away some keys, they're going to show off gameplay footage. But I appreciate it when companies go out of the way to do something super creative. As an example, recently Funcom has been doing some stuff with cosplayers who they have been inviting to come to the conferences where they are promoting Dune Awakening. And they have there's one girl, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's built a still suit. She's a Spanish cosplayer, and she's got a still suit. So they've been bringing her in and showing off, the cosplay stuff. I know Star Wars: The Republic has been making cosplay builds available for people who want to make costumes around the characters and stuff in Star Wars: The Republic. And watching Adam's team build this ship was a really cool thing. Sorry guys, I got a cat that I have to pay attention to. Was a really cool thing, and I really appreciate, yes, Pippin, I really appreciate being able to see the games that I love and play have things created around them that aren't related to gameplay. I think that's a really cool creative thing. But I got sidetracked from what I originally wanted to talk about, which was, if I can control my kitty cat for a minute, she's ready to be out of her bandages. The ships. I love the ships. Something else I love about the ships is and I talked about this a lot when I was playing the game for the first time, and I'm getting ready to dive into my second playthrough. So this morning, I'm doing this on the 14th. The 15th is tomorrow when the new patch comes out for the Xbox Series X, when we get all the visual performance stuff, the new map updates, and the survival stuff, and I'm going to be diving in, creating new ships, and having a lot of fun. And I put in 350 hours in my first playthrough. I'm really interested to see what I can get out of it for my second playthrough. But I love not just the way the ships look, but also like the landing and takeoff animations. So down here we've got, I'm very early on in the game. I just literally did this the other day to create a character to see what it was, what I wanted to play. We're gonna go ahead and land down here, and I will never get tired of the landing and takeoff animations. I'll never. I don't understand the people who want this to be Elite Dangerous in Space, or they want this to be Star Citizen. This was never promoted as like a space sim. It's just an RPG that has some space components. So cool. And then this right here, when you get up from the... Oh, I love it. I love it. Like, that never gets old to me. So being able to go out here and explore and see the ship from the outside as well, I just think that for me, as someone who grew up watching Star Wars, like the idea of being able to have a ship and fly around a ship, it's always appealed to me. And I just love, like, look at this. Look at that. Look at the steam coming down out of the engines and everything. And I still really appreciate the idea that they had around NASA. What was it? NASA Punk is what they called it, where everything sort of looks like it was something that NASA could have built, and that ship just looks. I mean, this is the starter ship, right? I'm just gonna run around and appreciate all of this in all of its glory, because I just think it's really, really, really cool to be able to see something like this. Yeah. Woo! Low gravity. Oh, I forgot there was multiple POVs. You can pan out a little bit more. Hang on, Pippin. You gotta wait, sweetie. I'm in the middle of recording a video.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Yeah, I got you, Vasco, but we're not doing that today. That's gonna be tomorrow when we start our second playthrough. Anyway, guys, ships. I love ships. I also love the fact that you can come in here, and one of the things that's coming, I believe it's in tomorrow's update, is they now have ship interior decoration stuff where you can have like a ship where, you know, the way the game is right now, the way we've played it since launch is when you find ships, when you steal ships, when you buy ships, the interiors are already set up, right? But with the new stuff that's coming in the patch tomorrow, they're going to have ships that just come completely empty, and you could go in and do what you want with the interiors. And I just think that that's something that is really, really cool for those who want to make their ship their home. And I was saying this the other day when I was watching the patch update. One of the things that kept me from really diving too much into the interior ship decorations was I never really felt like the ships were my home. And I think that this is going to be a great way to provide those of us who want to customize our ships completely to be able to come in here and do exactly what we want with the interiors, because they're going to be completely bare. I think that's a really cool feature, which allows us to do what we could do previously with outposts, but we're going to be able to do it now with the ships. So I'm a big fan. I love everything about the ships. I mean, just walking around this starter ship to me is like... Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. I love the chairs. I'm easily impressed, and I always tell people, like, when we're talking about shows, the people who want to critique this, that, or the other, I always tell people, embrace your inner child. Like, where is the 7-year-old you? Because the 7-year-old inside of you would have logged into this game and went, oh my god, this is so freaking cool, and you would have wandered around and ogled at everything. And if you lose that, I mean, we've heard of this before, it's the Peter Pan thing, right? Like, only kids can go to Never Never Land because adults forget how to believe in Peter Pan. Adults forget how to believe in magic. I just noticed this for the first time. I never saw these pictures of Vasco the first time I was in here. And look, there's the shard stuff on the wall. There's like sketches of one of the shards. I'll be in my bunk. Kudos to those of you who understand that one. All these things you could pick up and run around with, do things with. We got a science lab, research lab over here, and then of course coming in here we've got your co-pilot stations for those who want to work on comms and stuff, and of course coming up here we have our, where was the storage in this one? I always forget. Right there? Yeah, my captain's locker, there's a coffee mug. I totally want to get some of these coffee mugs in real life. And of course, sitting back down in my pilot seat and then taking off. This is gonna be it, man. Here we go. Oh, I love it. What a great way to end. It never gets old. I never get tired of this. Ever. So good. Alright, everybody. My second playthrough starts tomorrow on the 15th. I am going to be doing a survivalist run because they have the new survival options coming in the game, and we are going to be doing. I think I'm going to do a Space Marine because I want to do the one storyline I didn't do was the United Planets Federation Planets. I forget what they're called, but I never did that storyline in my first playthrough because I was saving it for when I did my second playthrough. So this time around we're going to be playing like a space soldier, a space marine, getting ships that are appropriate to that, running the storylines, and having a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see you there for those streams. We're going to be live here daily between here and Twitch. There's a Discord, there's a Patreon. Hopefully we'll see you there. Till next time, everybody, stay safe, happy gaming.